I'm Emily.
And we are out at Fort McCoy. We wanted to come out and show you the base, but
This is an Army post, and you can't just drive around with a camera.
no. They don't want
But Public Affairs said that we can take a video right here in the commemorative area.
where we have tanks and trucks and helicopters surrounding us.
It's pretty cool. So if you're in the area, come check it out.
Absolutely. So we'll get right into it. You're wondering, Fort McCoy, what's the deal with it, right? Why is there a little post on Fort McCoy? Well, in 1909, Major General Robert Bruce McCoy dedicated an area to improve weapons, tactics, and conduct training in Wisconsin. They also, later on, we housed World War II people for training,
For prisoners of war.
for training and prisoners in war from Germany, Japan, and Korean service members also came here.
They also made the movie about it, Fort McCoy.
Yep.
Check it
So
out.
check it out. We'll add a link.
Well, Emily. So today it is home to a small component of regular Army as well as Guard and Reserve. We have lots of different units here. We have the 88th RSC. We have 181 Infantry Brigade, and that is under 1st Army. It's kind of a different job when you come here. Most Army, active Army guys and gals, they don't usually work with Guard and Reserve, so it's kind of a different eye-opening experience for most people. They don't know what they're doing right away.
Yeah.
And so you deal with a lot of partnerships. So you go TDY a lot to train and to oversee training of other Guard and Reserve posts around the U.S. Just to make sure that everybody's on the same level. So just be aware, depending on your job, you might not be here much. But there's also the 86th, which is in charge of training. The NCO Academy is here. They also have RTS Medical and RTS Maintenance. We also have the Wisconsin State Patrol Academy here. And let me tell you, there are a lot of patrolmen driving around. So
Yep.
do not speed.
Or talk on your cell phone.
Don't do it.
They'll get you right away for that. They really do not like you talking.
No, I think during their schools they have to try to get a tally to see how many they can get. And they will get you.
Yes.
There's so many of them.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Lurking everywhere. Which is good. Thank you for your safety.
Yes.
We love that. But don't speed here. Don't do it.
No, don't do it. Actually, don't do it anywhere around Tomah. Tomah is very heavily with Monroe County Sheriff's Department, and the State Patrol is based south of Tomah. Plus, you have the regular cops in town. Plus, on 21, you'll have the MPs as well as State Patrol and county. So, yeah.
So you're very safe.
You're very safe
But
here.
don't speed.
Yeah. So approximately 100,000 troops train here each year through individual training and large groups that come in.
The big exercises.
Yeah.
There's WarX, there's CSTX, there's the Global Medical, which is kind of fun because sometimes they bring people in for their real life combat type stuff. So you
Yeah.
get to be a player, which is fun. And of course, there's Operation Cold Steel, which always reminds me of Zoolander.
Yeah. Well, we are the cold weather training base.
That's right.
Because, in this fall day, and we're at 27 degrees is today?
Yes, it's nice and chilly.
Nice and chilly. Absolutely.
So on this post, since it is a little smaller, we don't have a lot of the things that most people have at the bigger post. So you don't have a lot of the, FRG meetings. Don't worry, there are FRG meetings, but not as many. And, the ladies' coffees and the spouses clubs and all that kind of fun stuff. So definitely when you come here to meet people, take advantage of ACS and MWR USO type things. They have so many things. They have play groups, they have classes, they have education, they
Yeah.
have employment readiness. They've got trips, they're going to the House on the Rock this weekend,
Yeah.
which is fun. They go to Liney's to the brewery. That's fun.
Yeah, they're always having trips and
Yeah.
buses take you places.
Comedians, concerts, art. They have paint and sip classes all the
Yep.
time. And go to them. You will meet people. That's where you meet people. When I first moved here, you know how I met a lot of my friends? I went to a gun safety class.
Yeah.
Why not? Just
Yeah.
do it. Get out there and meet people. They also have the RSO puts on Monday morning minutes, which you can just go in. She has like donuts and like fresh bread and coffee and all sorts of fun stuff.
Because we love our coffee.
Yeah.
Well, Emily does.
Cold. Oh, I do.
I could go for a hot chocolate right now.
But yeah, so check it out. We also have our commissary, which, yes, it's small, but it is mighty. It can get you anything that a commissary has. So if you are used to, you know, a certain item in Guam or Germany or whatever, if you can get it at a commissary there, they can order it here. They also have these meat boxes. You go in, talk to Mike. He will hook you up with a meat box. You have to order them. Sometimes you can get them right off when he pulls them off the trolley. But they're like a big cake box, and they're full of meat, like different types of meat.
Oh,
it's like
nice.
Super discounted.
Ooh,
and so it's,
we like discounts.
I know, it's like a little treat.
Absolutely.
Talk to Mike at the commissary. He will hook you up. But we also have the PX, which, again, not super big. I mean, we're not talking hood at all.
No.
You know, but they have some fun stuff in there.
Yeah.
And then when it's nice out, they got food trucks outside.
Can't beat food trucks.
I know. There's the German one that's good, and there's the barbecue one, and it's
now
good.
You're making me hungry.
I know. Check it out. Check it out.
And also, don't forget, right off Boast is Pine Cove, which is the campground, beach area. They have cabins to rent there if you can't find somewhere to stay right away. They do rent the cabins.
And yurts.
And yurts. You love the yurts.
I love the yurts.
And also, you know, don't forget we have housing. The housing is actually off Post, but
Which is
part of
nice.
but it's part of Post. So
Yes.
your friends' kids can come without having to get cleared
Right?
to come in, and
Right?
it's kind of nice. And
Yeah, so you'll technically be on Fort McCoy property, but it's not through the gates. So you can just drive on and off, and they have the big blue bus that comes and picks up the kids to go to school.
Yep.
Which is kind of fun. I think it's still a blue bus. They got a new busing company this year, so
Might not
if
be.
it's not the big blue bus anymore,
She's sorry.
it could be Southwest. I'm not sure. But the big blue bus was fun. But yeah, they still do all sorts of fun things on housing with like the community center, and like they just had Fall Fest last weekend.
Yeah.
And I totally won first prize in the baking competition.
Woo! Go Emily!
But anyway, so as you know, Teresa and I are realtors in the area, and while we would love to sell you a house, and we totally will,
Yeah, absolutely.
if you want it, not everybody wants to buy a house. They might not be here that long. They might hate the cold and they don't want to be here. We
Yep.
get that. So your option is self-post housing, and it is good.
Yeah.
It is good. You know, not every like fort in the US has nice housing. This one does. This is like, they're brand new houses. They're so nice. They all have huge open basements, which like you can use for, you know, home office or like a gym, or, you know, my friend's kids like roller skate and bike in there in the winter. It's like, it's huge. It's huge. There's tons of extra room, which is awesome because you don't always have room for storage. But like they also have snow blowers. So that's cool. So don't buy a snowblower. Just wait.
Yeah, just wait until you see where you're going to be. If you buy a house, though, you'll probably need a snowblower.
That's true. But yeah, so it's super nice. Now, like we said earlier, we're not allowed to take pictures, but Public Affairs gave us a website, which we will show at the bottom. And we're including a ton of pictures from there that they said we can use.
Yep.
So we included a lot. And the guy who takes pictures, I don't know, I went through the pictures. He loves that train. There was like 4,000 pictures of the train and lots of wildlife, because there is a lot of wildlife here.
Yes, there is hunting out here as well.
Yes. So lots of cool stuff. Come check it out. And if you guys have any more questions about Fort McCoy, let us know. Or there's a lot of good organizations on post that'll help answer questions as well.
Absolutely.
So thanks for stopping by. Like and subscribe.
Bye.
Bye.